Hello everyone, I'm Stacy and this is the For Bricks and Giggles YouTube channel. I have been hard at work on my MOC. I've done a lot of building since the last time I updated you all, and I've kind of reached a pivotal point in my MOC. So before I do anything drastic to it, I wanted to show you all the progress I've made, what I think is working and what I don't think is working, and the direction I plan on taking it now. When I completed my first MOC, I didn't really think about documenting the progress along the way. I think I basically gave you all my initial ideas, and then I think I did one update, and then maybe like a year or more later, I showed you all the final product. This time I'm trying to be a little more intentional, although when building, things do go pretty quickly, so I can't always do, super incremental updates. I've been placing a lot of BrickLink orders and stuff comes in pretty quickly and I get very excited to build. So I have actually done quite a bit of building, but like I said, we're kind of at a pivotal moment in the MOC where I've decided I'm going to end up taking a significant portion of it back apart. And so I wanted to explain why I'm doing that and show you all what I had built that led me to this decision. So while I'm not super happy with what it looks like right now, I thought it'd be much more interesting to document the progress and take you all along on all of the steps, no matter how ugly they are. I am still hoping to keep the comments pretty civil, so try not to be too mean about how my MOC looks right now. Again, I am happy with parts of it, but there's definitely going to be some deconstructing happening very soon. So I'll go ahead and show you my MOC now. So this is what I have built so far. The sections I'm most happy with are the gazebo and the little home for the pony, but once I started on the tower section, I realized I really needed to make a drastic change. Obviously, there would be a second tower here, but I stopped building because I decided the color scheme isn't what I want it to be. Initially, I only wanted to use a set number of colors, and I still want to do that to a certain extent, but I really miss the use of black in this MOC. And actually, I should bring out the other MOC, since these are companion pieces that will be displayed together, that go together, just so it'll make a little more sense in case you forgot or you're new here. So the use of black just really makes these colors pop, like I was saying, in a way that white just doesn't within this MOC. But I also can't eliminate the use of white from this MOC because it is a winter scene. It is supposed to be snowy, it's supposed to be the exact opposite of this MOC, but I've just decided I need to use black within this MOC. And I still don't think that will take away from the integrity of the build. It's still a very limited color scheme. I'm just hoping it will give it the same outline and emphasis the way it does in this section of the MOC. I had debated on using brown pieces kind of in place of the ones I used in black on this MOC, but there are such limited options for original brown as far as pieces go. And while I do like a bit of a challenge, I think it's just too limited for me to be able to do exactly what I want to do and what I hope will come together on this MOC the way it did this part of it. I also don't want to eliminate brown from this MOC because there are some elements that I again can't get in other colors that I have in this one. The first being this little brown pony that is from the Paradisa line. It was only in 2 sets in 1996. I'm really excited to finally have one. And I love original brown so much more than reddish brown. So solely based on this pony alone, I will not be eliminating brown from this MOC. The other thing that I haven't worked on at all yet is the cabin I plan on building on this side of the MOC. So I have this staircase here, and then I had to build the remainder of the staircase at the top. And then there will be a log cabin here. And I still like that idea and concept, so I'm going to keep the brown in for that reason as well. I do have a few more brown elements here in the back. We'll probably end up keeping those too. And then I think I'm going to put some brown benches within the gazebo area here. So that way there will be some brown elements throughout this MOC to make it feel cohesive. I'm still not going to use light gray, which I did use in this MOC. So it still feels more balanced as far as equal colors on either side. This one will just have one more because of white. So first up, I am really happy with the way the gazebo turned out. I'll try and do some additional shots of it that are a little bit closer up so you can see the details. Although I think I'll need to add some black elements to this area as well once I fully incorporate black throughout the entirety of this MOC, but it turned out exactly how I had imagined. I found these great printed, I think BrickLink calls them macaroni tiles, where they're those quarter rounded pieces. I think those went to a Lunar New Year set, but I bought a ton of them, and I like how they add a little bit of decor to the like awning or the edge of the gazebo here. It's a fairly fragile build, but I think it'll work for the time being. Pretty much all of this is first idea, kind of temporary, and we'll see how it goes. I did leave these trees in because I do love them. I know they're technically bright green instead of regular green, but because of the way the white is done, it's really hard to tell the difference, honestly. So for at least for the time being, I'll be keeping those as well. I was trying to come up with an alternate build to the floral designs that are in this MOC. So I've done something a little bit similar, just like a frozen alternative. Again, I'm not sure I'm entirely happy with the way these turned out. I do like this kind of top globe feature here, but it might be too lacking in color, so I might add some colorful flowers on top of the frozen elements, just because I don't want this MOC to feel washed out at all. One thing I really love about my original MOC is how colorful it is, and while I do realize this is supposed to be the frozen alternative, I don't want it to be bland or washed out, like I said, so I'm trying to keep it as colorful as possible while still making it feel wintry. It's also not a real place, so you don't have to be realistic, and that's something I love as well. I do really like these translucent, clear kind of corner pieces I've scattered throughout this MOC. Unfortunately, some of this stuff looks better in person than will show up on camera. I've got like icicles that are hanging throughout different areas that I don't think will show up super great on camera here, but if you were to see it in person, it would be much more visible. Again, I'll try and do some close-ups though so you can get the full effect. More icicles I had kind of along the building here. They are the translucent clear like lightsabers, which I didn't even know existed in translucent clear until I started this MOC. And I've decided that I want to alternate them with some white ones that are 3 length. These bars are 4 length. So I'm going to change some of these out with 3 length white bars, so it'll give it a little more, I guess, realism in a way. You know, not all icicles are the same length or the same color, so that'll mix it up just a bit. I'm also really happy with this strand I have going on here. It's going to be an alternative to the ones I have that are floral on this side. Again, if you see them in person, they look kind of like snowflakes, and that was the effect I was going for. Currently super happy with that. We'll see what it looks like when I have them kind of strung all over the place. I might add some different elements in between so that it gives it more color, or, you know, maybe do the same thing I did on this one where I alternated with a white leaf instead of green, obviously, a white leaf kind of in between on each one. We'll see. I'm not entirely sold on this kind of design piece here I have in the center that's supposed to be, again, an alternative to the flowers. I just kind of stuck it there because I wanted something in that spot for the time being until I come up with an idea I'm fully happy with. It's kind of just like a full version of this design, and again, I kind of incorporated those same pieces down here. All of that though is going to be a work in progress as I think of new things and I continue to do research on BrickLink and other places and see if there's other tiles or decorative elements I like more. That is the fun part about doing a MOC, is you just get to do trial and error until you're happy with it. So I really wanted to take you all on the journey to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. Right now we're kind of on the ugly, and I can say that because it is my MOC. Not all of it, obviously. I really love this gazebo build, and I really love the little pony stable here. I think those turned out great, although I am sure over the next several months I will still end up changing those to some extent. I currently have BrickLink orders out that I'm excited to get in, and now that I've decided to incorporate black back into this MOC, I also have some new orders that I'll get to place. And getting a BrickLink order in the mail makes it the best day ever. I look forward to it pretty much every week, and while it does slow the process down waiting, it also builds the anticipation and gives you more time to brainstorm future ideas. So hopefully, maybe in the next month or two, I'll be able to do another update. I'll have built at least part of this log cabin build I'm so excited about. I'll have redesigned the towers and hopefully be more happy with those than I am right now. So hopefully some good news coming in the future. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe, and if you're interested in extra videos and content, check out the membership program starting at only 99 cents a month. There are already over 60 episodes available. See you all next time.